Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic and spiritual counselor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling, mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check out the details in the description box below this video for more information. And I now offer astrology birth charts. Right, so let's dive deep, guys, and let's see what messages the cards have for you about both you and your person's love journey this far. And also let's see what messages the cards have for you about your person. So let's go. Okay, so you're coming in with the Magician, and you were also coming in with the Tower card here. Okay, so coming in with the Magician card here, you're coming in with Virgo, and Mars is slowly moving into Virgo at this point in time. Now let me just check that one out for you guys. Here it is. So you were coming in, Virgo is actually in your 9th house here. And your 9th house is about higher learning here, guys. It's about seeing the bigger picture here. It's about going deeper into things here. It's about thinking outside of the box, to be quite honest. And I will touch on that. Okay. And Virgo is about Mercury here, in a sense here, guys. Let me just get that one for you. Yeah, it's about that consciousness here, guys. You are coming in with action here. Let me keep going. Now, you're coming in with the Tower card, and I see the Tower card is associated to both Scorpio and Aries. All right. Now, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Here, Pluto was about transformation. So let me have a look at that one again for you. It's 9. Okay. And you're coming in with aspirations. You're coming in with relationships here, guys. Friendships here. When you're coming in with your 11th house here. Let me just have a look at that one for you guys. It talks about health and well-being here. Your mental health and well-being. It also comes in as your body as well. Coming in with Mars. Here it's like wanting to make some major changes here. And when you're coming in with the Magician card, what it can talk about there in your reading, only you can make these changes. So coming in with the Magician card, what it can talk about there in your reading is what you've brought into your reality right up till now. And what needs to change because of it, coming in with the Tower card. Because a lot of what you've built, a lot of what you've brought into your reality is, this could be both you and your person, is giving you a little bit of a wake-up call here. Yeah. This is major changes here, guys. This is like a whole lifestyle change is coming in, but the change here in your reading is actually going to start with you here. If not already, Capricorn. There's a big emphasis here on Virgo, for Virgo. This is coming in as, like I said, a lifestyle change here in your reading. So the way in which you did things in the past here, this is both you and your person, it can't be applied. It just can't be applied to it anymore here. When you're coming in with the Tower card, it does talk about letting go of a foundation. And in a sense, it can be talking about here, guys, starting from scratch here, starting all over again. Yeah. The past is ended. It can be seen as an ego death here. Alright, and an ego is anything that keeps you stuck, whether it's positive or negative here. Okay? We can just keep going with this one here, guys. Yeah. It's a want to be different. Here it's a want to be recognized here as different. You're not the same person anymore here. Here in your reading. Not wanting to be known for the past here. Wanting to come away from that past here, guys. It's like I want to be a better version of myself. I actually want to be a new version of myself is what it's talking about here. And like I said, yeah, of course, I did say mental health and well-being here, but it also comes in as your body here, guys. But it's not just about your body here. It's about all four alchemical elements. If you were coming in with the Magician card, it's about alignment here. How to align with the frequencies around you, yeah, to create or bring into your reality the desired result. That's what it's saying. And so with the Tower card coming in, what the Tower card can sometimes say to us, all right, guys, is the work that's involved. And you can, you know, in the beginning here, and I do seem to think that this could very well be a new beginning. In the beginning, it can come in as, my gosh, I've got all of that to work through here. And, you know, the realization here in your reading that you may have patterns and habits here, and just how much those patterns and habits have controlled here, yeah, your actions, your emotions, your patterns of thinking here, and that it is actually part of your everyday life here. Now, those patterns and habits can come in as, yeah, toxic patterns of behaving. It can come in as addiction here, guys, in terms of alcohol, drugs, because you don't see drugs as a problem. All right, you don't. And you see everybody else as the problem. What you kind of fall into that mindset that all I have is drugs, you know, it's the only thing that makes me happy here. But what you've got to realize is that the drug just enables you, and the alcohol just enables you to avoid and ignore what's truly going on with self here. Yeah, it's a really good hard look at your environment here, guys. All right, let's keep going here. Okay. And the people that you surround yourself with here, guys. Yeah, you are, because Aries is coming in as your fourth house here. And the fourth house is about your private life. It's about cycles that you have been in. It is ruled by the moon here. Now there is going to be a new moon here, guys, in Cancer, its own sign here. And that signifies new beginnings. Positive changes here. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do this. This is coming in as both you and your person here. Okay, Capricorn? All right, let's go. Alright, so you're coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you're also coming in with the Five of Swords here in your reading. Yeah. Well, okay, so obstacles and challenges. What I get here in your reading is following. This could be both you and your person, following a program here, listening to other people, and because you went out to seek advice here as to how things should look here, how abundance, how can I be material, how can I gain material prosperity here, right? And it hasn't happened here. Or here in your reading, you have done everything to a T. This is both you and your person, but it's not the desired result. That's what the Magician card and the Tower card is saying. Like I said, here in your reading. See, you are coming in with here, in terms of obstacles and challenges, here in your reading is, you know, I wanted to change that. I didn't actually want to do it that way, but I did it that way. Now I realize, this is both you and your person, now I realized I should have done it my way. Because maybe I would have been more fulfilled. I may have felt more fulfilled if I had done it this way and not followed the program. Because that's what's happening here, guys, is following the program. When you're coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about, here in your reading, just how slow moving here, the changes in your reality here, or what it is that you have been building, or what you've built, just how slow it has been is what it's talking about here, to get that desired results in terms of the Ten of Pentacles. But what it also talks about here in your reading is why it was slow for you. It was about, this is both you and your person, it was actually about yourself here. See, what I mean by it was about yourself is that each step of the way, it comes in as I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel like I was a success, or that I achieved something here. Here I had these material possessions, let's come in that way. And I've been working really hard towards it, but it doesn't shift, it doesn't change the way in which I feel about myself on the inside. Here, the Magician card. See, that Five of Swords is coming in as I trusted the program. I trusted the advice that I got from friends, family here, guys. I trusted it. I listened to it. I followed it to a T. But what it also talks about here in your reading in terms of the Five of Swords is that for both you and your person, you didn't like doing the program. You didn't actually like the program. Here, you really didn't like it. Here in your reading, that things had to be a certain way here, where it comes in as you kind of, for both you and your person, you put your wants and your desires here, your passions here, you put it on the back burner here and saw it as, no, that's not what I should be doing. No, I need to be doing this. I need to be following this program. It's like saying, no, I can't be a saxophone player. Yeah, you loved it. Here, guys, yeah, you really loved it. This is both you and your person. No, I can't be that saxophone player. No, that's not going to bring in my abundance here, material prosperity. Yeah, I'm going to be a, what can we say there? I'm going to own a fish and chip shop here. I'm not dogging any fish and chip shop owner here, guys. Yeah. I'm going to be a fish and chip shop owner because everybody has a fish and chip shop. Okay, and I've seen it. They've told me it's going to work here. And so you did it. That's what it's talking about here. But along the way, you didn't want to work in the fish and chip shop. You actually wanted to go and play the saxophone, but you never did. That's what the Five of Swords is saying. Yet on the inside here, guys, like I said, you felt unfulfilled is what it talks about. This is both you and your person. Just working in a fish and chip shop. Yet it brought in the money. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But to trust and to take a leap of faith in a sense here. To just go out and play the saxophone here, guys, wasn't something you were prepared to do only because everybody else was telling you what to do. That's what the Five of Swords is saying. And what it also talks about there in your reading is that you didn't trust what you were doing. You didn't trust that you could do it. This is both you and your person. But you could trust the fish and chip shop here. Okay, as we do. Now, if that's you, then book an image reading and tarot reading with me. Okay, if you want to know the difference between the two, just check the details in the description box below this video. Okay, or check out the New Earth Community website. Let's keep going here, guys. Okay. All right, so you were coming in with the Page of Wands. You have the Sun card, and you were also coming in with the Hermit card here. Now the Sun rules Leo. All right, guys. So let me just check that out for you, Capricorn. So Leo is actually in your 8th house here. It's about transformations here, guys. Yeah. Okay, let me keep going here. Now you're coming in with the Hermit card, which is ruled by Virgo. And I've already touched on Virgo in terms of the Magician card here in your reading. See, for both you and your person, what it's talking about there is I didn't follow my dream here. I didn't do the things that I wanted to do, what I truly wanted to do here. See, potentially here in your reading, what it's talking about here, and I do think the Sun card and the Hermit card is really quite positive here in your reading, because for both you and your person, you're going to take the chance. You're actually going to follow and pursue here in your reading your wants, your desires here. There is a new cycle coming in, and you're going to take both you and your person, the bulls by the horn, and you're going to do it. That's what it's saying here. You're really going to figure out here, I think that's the right word, your true wants and desires. That's what your reading is talking about, Capricorn. This is both you and your person here. Now coming in, well, potentially here, coming in with the Page of Wands, what it talks about there is you're going to seek that advice. You're going to seek that knowledge, but you're going to find it out your way. Even though you're coming in with the Tower card, what the Tower card is actually coming in as is, I'm ready for it and I'm going to do it. When you're coming in with the Page here, it's like I'm going to really follow my internal compass. I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to let things get in my way here. So you're coming in with self here, and I spoke about it. It's like a lifestyle change here, guys. That's what I'm getting. And there's a want to. You're with the Page. You're coming in with I'm motivated, I'm going to give it a go here. That's what it kind of comes in as. Yeah, I'm more fired up in a sense, but I want to try it. I really want to do that. And, you know, with the Page, what it can talk about there in your reading, and I really don't want people to get in my way. I don't want to be hindered or influenced here. The choice I'm choosing, I choose me. Man, that's been coming out a lot lately here, guys. This is both you and your person here in your reading. Now, look, if I've already spoken about the image reading and the tarot reading, but I'm also a holistic and spiritual counselor and mentor here. And if you do seek more advice and guidance here, guys, yeah, check out the details in the description box below this video. Alright. Because with the Hermit card, it can come in as direction. So what direction should I go in? What is it that I need to focus on? What can help me? That's what that Sun card and the Hermit card can talk about. Yeah, it does talk about dreams here, wants and desires here. But you may want to work with me, all right, guys? And because you're coming in with the Tower card and you also have the Five of Swords, I can help you and support you to release negative attachments here, guys, and negative energy while you are in this Hermit mode here. Positive here, guys. You don't stay in Hermit forever. Alright, it's not somewhere that you stay. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see what advice the cards have for you. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it does come in as oneself here, the Nine of Cups. Here it does talk about working on oneself, and you do have the Hermit card. Now the Tower card is quite significant here, guys, because like I said, it's like wiping the slate clean. Yeah, and sometimes you need something you need the Tower to clear the clutter, to help you to focus on what needs to happen, what needs to be sorted. It's not something you want to go through at that time, all right, but it does come in as a, well, it's like a helpful little push. It's a helpful push here. Because the only way is up here, guys. Okay? You're coming in with the rebuild, the Nine of Cups. You're coming in with union with self. You're coming in with happiness here in your reading for both you and your person. All right, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your reading, Capricorn, and I will catch you later. Bye.